Occupy Nigeria was one of the best things that has ever happened to Nigeria. The Christians came together with the Muslims. The people from the north came together with people from the south, contributed money to sustain themselves day and night on the streets of Nigeria and speaking with one voice. On the 1st of January, from nowhere, boom, the presidency just decided to remove subsidy. People started mobilizing themselves. People were beginning to assemble around the Eagle Square. The protest was going on peacefully. We were signing registers and taking signatures and singing, dancing and all that. Towards the evening, the the state security decided to come in. People from the Brigade of Guards, the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Police Force, Anti-Terrorist Squad. All of a sudden, we were attacked. I was arrested and then we were taken to Special Anti-Robbery Squad, where we were kept in the same room with terrorists, Boko Haram suspects, about 3 of them, and then we slept there for the night. The second day of the protest, which was on the 3rd of January, the whole of Abuja was flooded, the whole of Lagos, Kano, major cities in Nigeria, over 50 cities in Nigeria decided to participate in the protest.
In Lagos, it was a bigger protest, bigger than anywhere else in Nigeria. Maybe Kano was the next biggest. But people were really angry in Lagos. People were frustrated at things in Nigeria. It wasn't just the fuel subsidy removal, it wasn't just the increase in fuel price. It was that, there's no quality education, people couldn't afford to live anymore. There was frustration. It was crazy. It was a terrible time. I live in Surulere. It's about 20 kilometers from Ojota, where the protest in Lagos was situated. And when I walked there, I thought it was a long distance, and then there were people in different areas of Lagos who wanted to, vent their anger but couldn't walk that distance. And I thought to myself that maybe we could have this protest spread over Lagos. People were already angry. It didn't take us too much to start the protest.
The protest went well until when the Labour decided to come and provide leadership. For them, it was more like negotiation of prices. But for us, who were really interested in the protest and wanted to make sure that we make government to listen to us, it was about government misappropriation of funds, mismanagement of resources. It was about the corruption. It was about finding out fishing out the people who are members of the cabal and dealing with them squarely.
We're hoping somehow that this wouldn't end in the way that it did.
Labour negotiated and they decided to call off the strike.
I say they betrayed Nigerians when they negotiated to the point where they said fuel subsidy would be partially removed.
Occupy Nigeria itself is not like an organization formed by anybody. It is more like a phenomenon. It's just people deciding to come together and protest a particular policy of the government. The interesting thing about Occupy Nigeria is that it is more like an accumulated passion and protest that has been in the hearts and minds of Nigerians who just needed something to spark it up.
It was really a people-driven protest, void of any political affiliations or tribal or it was just angry Nigerians, frustrated at the situation in Nigeria.
Since Labour called off the strike, government had opportunity to send troops on the streets.
We at Surulere, in fact, I think all the guys at Lagos, even at Ojota, were bent on staying on the streets to protest. But at that point, the federal government deployed soldiers with armor tanks. It was like a warfare situation, threatening to, shoot people. In fact, they did shoot some people in Lagos. Some people actually lost their lives.
Somebody was shot in Ogba. People were shot in Osun State.
I was weary. I was sad. I remember that I broke into tears.
And up till today, nobody has been prosecuted for those wrongs. Canker worms opened. There have been a lot of reports coming out of the same government.
There was the Farouk Lawan's committee report, there was the Ribadu report, all sorts of investigations into the fuel subsidy scam.
Indicting the same government officials, indicting people from the private sector, indicting friends and cronies of the presidency.
Even though we haven't seen any acts per se, but we at least know the faces behind this corruption, behind this fuel subsidy scam, We retreated, but we didn't surrender. Another opportunity, we would stage a comeback.